What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So Lamar Jackson apparently has requested a trade since March 2nd from the Baltimore Ravens because they have not met his asking price. So today I'm going to grant Lamar Jackson's wish. I'm going to trade Lamar Jackson and rebuild the Ravens without Lamar. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you are new to the channel, as always, greatly appreciated it. Also, if you're interested in hearing me talk football outside of just Madden, I have a football podcast with 3 of my friends. One of them is actually a big Ravens fan, which we'll be talking about this all tomorrow. So if you want to go check it out, like I said, links in the description. I'm sure he'll have a lot to say. But when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, like I said, this news literally just dropped. So maybe by the time you're seeing this, because I'm recording this in the morning, I usually don't post it till the afternoon. So maybe he gets traded. I don't know. Or maybe nothing happens. That's what I'm predicting. But so far, the Ravens have only done like not so much in free agency because the biggest thing is focusing on Lamar. They have franchise tag Lamar, of course, and they also got Trayvon Mullen and Nelson Aguilar. So I have both those contracts impending in free agency, and they've also traded like Chuck Clark and stuff like that. But what are we going to do with Lamar Jackson? I have him on the franchise tag right now, and like I mentioned, I am going to grant his wish. Now, as far as where Lamar is going to be traded is if he's traded, because there's a chance he doesn't get traded still, obviously. But if he is traded, what team is going to be taking Lamar Jackson? I don't know, to be honest with you. My biggest prediction, or the team that I think could make some sense, a team like the Indianapolis Colts. Obviously, Commanders have been mentioned, but I really don't see that happening at this point. There's obviously a bunch of teams. Maybe the Panthers pivot from wanting to draft someone number 1 overall. And they're like, okay, we can get Lamar. That's a guaranteed thing. We use number 1 to get Lamar or whatever. I don't know. Just kind of throwing some things out there. So my biggest thing, I think, is going to be the Colts. They're still desperate for a quarterback. They're at pick 4, so they're right outside of course, CJ Stroud and also, not to mention Bryce Young. I don't know why I'm blanking for a second. So that's where I'm going with this. I think I'm I can't even trade him to the Colts. It looks like they don't even have cap space, so I have to keep that in mind. So yeah, Colts was a team I was thinking about. You got Commanders, so I got to look for a team that actually has cap space. I know the Falcons have been kind of mentioned in the past for Lamar Jackson. Maybe that could make some sense. We trade him completely out of the conference. We get 8, and then the Ravens get their or the Falcons get their quarterback. Because obviously the only thing they've done is like sign Heineke, and they have Ritter. So maybe we can do this. They were aggressive in Deshaun Watson for a second. So let's go with the Falcons. I'm going to get pick 8, and I wish you could get up to 3 first-round picks, but 2 first-round picks, and then let's say a second in this draft as well. As much as I can get for Lamar Jackson, we get pick 8 next year, and the Ravens, we get rid of Lamar, and we get our draft picks. I wish I could throw more in here, but of course, there's only 3 trade slots. Maybe I could try to squeeze a player out of them as well. I don't know what player I'd be looking for. We obviously have Mark Andrews already, so not going to do anything like that. Chris Lindstrom would be nice, but they just re-signed him. I know like an AJ Terrell would be cool, but I think that'd be a little too steep for the Falcons. So let's just go back to the round one, and then pick 2. So all this for Lamar. This is the trade we're doing, and obviously you probably get more for that. But I'm sending Lamar over to the Atlanta Falcons and walking away with 2 first-round picks, wishing to get up to 3, and then a second-round pick. So Lamar Jackson is officially no longer a Baltimore Raven. So now it's time to think of a game plan for who our new quarterback is going to be. And then we need to get both the free agents that we have offered on, and obviously free agency, there's not a ton of guys left. Not getting Trayvon Mullen won't totally hurt my feelings, but since they did resign or sign him in real life, I would love to just bring him back if I can. So Mullen and Aguilar, let's see if we get both of them. That'd be great if we do, and we get Aguilar, but we don't get Mullen. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a 72 overall anyway. So let's take a look at the team now. Now that Lamar Jackson is gone, and he is no longer the quarterback for the Ravens, we're going to have our pick. We have Brett Hundley right now as our backup, and then you also have, I believe in real life, I forget the other backup's name who, got a Pro Bowl appearance, Tyler Huntley. That's the other one. So you got Dobbins, Gus Edwards, Bateman, Duvernay, Aguilar, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Likely, Morgan Moses, Cleveland, Tyler Lindenbaum, McKenzie, Ronnie Stanley. On the defense side of the football, you got Marcus Williams, Adafaway, Patrick Quinn, Roquan Smith, Bowser, Kyle Hamilton, Stevens, David Ajabu, Michael Pierce, Justin. There is a lot of good players on this defense. Corner is a big problem right now, though. We definitely need corners, so I don't know if there's any good corners left. I know Peters might still be out there, so I might just have to re-sign him and then draft a corner. This probably should be our game plan. And then we got to figure out what we're gonna do in the for quarterback, which is probably going to be a drafting one. And I think the quarterback I'm probably gonna take is probably going to be, honestly, Peters is gone, so we can't even get him. Jonathan Jones is signed in real life. Jackson might still be available in real life, which I think he is actually. And then Rocky Scene, I think, also visited the Ravens. So I'm gonna sign Rocky Scene and William Jackson. I think that's what we're going to do. And then that will be my free agency. So not a ton of value here, but I think I'm going to be probably drafting Anthony Richardson. I think he'd be the perfect Lamar replacement, I guess, if you had to go that route. So let's even get Rocky Scene and William Jackson here. We get both of them. So that is my free agency. And now we're just going to be heading straight to the draft to fill everything else that we need. And like I said, quarterback wise, probably just gonna be drafting Anthony Richardson. So going into this draft, a main thing that we need on the offense is honestly a quarterback. As we know, we need some guards as well, so we probably should be addressing the guard position. Another wide receiver also would be nice. Aguilar is cool and all, Bateman is cool, but if we can get like a really good wide receiver, that'd be nice. We have Andrews likely, and defensively we don't need a ton. I'd still want to draft a corner. Like, I'm not sold on just Humphrey, Rock Yassin, and William Jackson, so I definitely still would love to draft a corner. But yeah, let's just jump into this draft and let's focus on what we need to get. So let's jump in. We're looking for a new quarterback officially. We're going straight to pick 8, and I already have a feeling on who I'm taking as long as he's available. And CJ Stroud fell all the way to 7. It would have been interesting if he fell all the way to me, but that obviously would be super unrealistic if that were the case. But yes, I'm going to be drafting Anthony Richardson as our quarterback. I could probably wait till our next pick, but just to make sure we get our quarterback, let's take Anthony Richardson, and he'll be our brand new quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens now that Lamar is gone. So let's go to pick 23, and we can draft either a corner, or we can draft a linebacker, or not a linebacker, a guard or a wide receiver. So we have like Joey Porter, we have Brian Branch, we got Cam Smith, Josh Downs. So we got some good options here. Osiris Torrance. So we pretty much have every option I'm looking for. What can I wait for the most? Honestly, Downs, Hyatt, Kayshawn, we got Zay Flowers. I'm going to wait till next round for a wide receiver. And then even if I don't get a wide receiver this offseason, I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world, because obviously we're kind of developing Anthony Richardson this year. So I might just draft Osiris Torrance here, because we definitely need a right guard, and he'd be perfect for our guard position right now. So I'm going to be taking Osiris Torrance here with this other pick, welcoming him to the Baltimore Ravens. And then we have that early second round pick as well from the Lamar trade. So hopefully we can get one of those corners we were looking at. Maybe a wide receiver fell this far as well. So Josh Downs is still here. I don't even know if I've ever drafted him before, so I kind of like the idea of taking him here. So I'm going to be taking Josh Downs, bringing him in, catching. Don't really know much about him. A medium route. We're going to bring in Josh Downs to be our brand new wide receiver. We'll see what he can do. That's another hidden development player in this draft. And then round 3, pick 23 is where I'm going to be looking to draft a corner 100%. So DJ Turner goes off the board. This is going to be a pick at corner. Eli Riggs, Garrett Williams, any of these guys would be fine. A bunch of corners on the board, or I could take another guard, but I'm going to be taking a cornerback. So give me Eli Riggs out of Alabama. That'll be my pick, and that will be our draft. So that is what we're rolling with. We no longer have Lamar Jackson. It is now going to be the Anthony Richardson show here in Baltimore. Lamar is officially gone. We should have a draft pick next year as well to keep capitalizing on this roster. But yeah, it's kind of insanity. Let's go take a look at the team. So here is the roster going into this next season. Ronnie Stanley, Torrance, Linderbaum, Daniel, Morgan Moses, Andrews, Isaiah Likely, Rashad Bateman, Aguilar, Dobbins, Edwards. You got Patrick Ricard as well. Richardson with Hundley backing him up. Josh Downs, Duvernay. On the defense side of the football, you have Marcus Williams, Odafe, Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith, Tyus Bowser, David Ajabu, Kyle Hamilton, William Jackson, Rocky Sin, and then Eli Ricks as well, who we drafted. Justin, Michael Pierce, and then they also have like Derek Barnett, which honestly really doesn't matter too much. I wouldn't mind just throwing Ajabu there. So Ajabu is probably listed at linebacker right now. I guess I will throw him at right end. That way he can play that spot. That way we have kind of everybody we want playing. I don't really see the point of having Derek Barnett playing that spot. So I want to move Ajabu to right end. That way he can play that spot, and then that should be exactly how we want it, and he should be there. Boom. So just like that, got that figured out. And now we can just simulate this season. Not really sure what to expect. I feel like Anthony Richardson sometimes absolutely like pops off in the simulation. So we'll see if that is the case for us or not. I will see you guys at the end of the season, and we shall see if this team remains a playoff team or if we're going to go downhill a little bit. So at the end of the season, we did go downhill a little bit, 7-10 on the year, and we didn't make the playoffs, which is not too surprising. We brought in a rookie quarterback. We'll go take a look at the stats once we get in the offseason. We have some more work to do. I don't know what Josh Downs brought to the table. Wide receiver core could use some work. We're going to have $70.5 million in cap space. But let's take a look at how it went. So if we take a look at the stats for this season, offensively, 32nd in the NFL. Not ideal by any means. Defensively, 6th in the NFL. So it's nice to see our offense still good. Richardson only 25-8 on the year, so didn't do anything too crazy. He does get superstar dev, which is actually really nice to see. So we love that. Dobbins, 907 yards, 9 touchdowns. Richardson fit right in, 695 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns. Rashad Bateman, Duvernay, Andrews. Of course, this isn't really a throwing offense, so it's not surprising that nobody was a 1,000-yard wide receiver. Ojabu, 6 sacks, moving him to right end. Looks like it paid off a little bit. So unfortunately, just didn't go all too well. It is nice to see the defense played well, but the offense needs some work. So that is what will be kind of focused on this offseason. I think the biggest thing, as you guys know, when you give a young quarterback a premier wide receiver 1, that usually allows them to take off a little bit. So that's kind of what my game plan is going to be, is focusing on getting a good, very good wide receiver. So I guess I'm going to click something for Richardson. I'm moving up to a 76 overall. But him developing to a superstar dev is amazing. Love to see that. And now it's just time to focus on what we can do to, upgrade the offense. So resigning stage, big one. Only got 9 players ready to negotiate. Patrick Queen, Derek Barnett, Dobbins, Justin, Duvernay, Gus Edwards. Okay, so nobody that important. Actually, I will say Patrick Queen, somebody I 100% do want back. That wouldn't keep our middle line. I want to keep the defense intact if I can. It's really nice the defense played well. So Roquan Smith, or Patrick Queen, I should say, we bring him back. J.K. Dobbins, want to bring him back as well. We're not running the ball we are running the ball like crazy. So Dobbins, obviously, a really good piece of that. Is eventually going to be really damn good in this league. He hasn't gotten enough opportunity in my mind. So Justin, once again, trying to keep his defense intact. I'm going to bring him in. And then Gus Edwards, Devin Duvernay. I'm okay with letting both those guys go, I think. I might give Gus Edwards like a cheap offer, but if he wants like too crazy money, okay, so he's back. And then I'm going to let go Duvernay because I want to go for a different wide receiver. So let's go into free agency and let's see what we can do to upgrade this defense and this offense. So wide receiver is kind of my main plan. And the offensive line, I think, is also something we can look for. We got $43 million in cap space. But Linderbaum, Daniel went up to a 72. So right tackle is our main problem. And then I would say a wide receiver 1 also would be really, really needed. So defensively, if we look at it, honestly, this is already a really good defense. I think if I could get like one more corner, I'd feel pretty good about that. So that's kind of where my main focus is. So if we go take a look into free agency and let's see how much we can get here. And we're going to have 2 first-round picks. Got AJ Terrell. That would be kind of nasty. We can bring in a superstar X Factor cornerback for our defense. That would be amazing. Mike Evans, someone I've never gotten before. I would love like a younger wide receiver, but you can't deny that Mike Evans would absolutely elevate this offense right now. And it's very tempting to go for him. Gabe Davis just really was disappointing for the most part. Honestly, I'm really leaning towards Mike Evans. Right tackle, we can get Rob Havenstein, but right now we do have Morgan Moses, who is serviceable. So it's not like I'm crazy craving a right tackle. So you know what? My main focus, and he also has interesting playing for us, is going to be on Mike Evans and AJ Terrell. That is going to be my main focus. Let's give Anthony Richardson a premier wide receiver 1. And then let's get a premier corner opposite of Marlon Humphrey. Like, you can't. Trayvon Diggs would be nice, but AJ Terrell, still another player from the or get another piece from the Falcons here. We tried to trade for him last year. Or didn't try, but I kind of brought it up. So, Terrell and Mike Evans. Do I get them both? Be amazing if we did. And we get both of them. So just like that, Mike Evans, AJ Terrell. Still have $10 million in cap space, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. So we got ourselves a pretty damn good wide receiver to elevate Anthony Richardson, and AJ Terrell is only going to elevate our defense even further. So now I have Andrews, Bateman, Aguilar, Josh Downs, and then honestly, I'll probably play Josh Downs in the slot. Bateman will be wide receiver 2, and Evans will be that wide receiver 1, and then Dobbins will be running back 1. And right tackle, like I said, we can roll with Morgan Moses, or we can draft 1 as well. Defensively, this is looking good with AJ Terrell added to the mix. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'll see y'all on draft night. So our first round pick to start this draft is going to be at pick 6. So I don't even really know what I want here. Damon Payne goes off the board. We also have 13 in this draft. So 2 top 15 picks. And I said I needed a right tackle, and we got Amarius Mims here out of Georgia. So he's kind of just slapping me in the face at this point, and that's probably going to be the pick. So I'm going to be taking Amarius Mims to be our brand new right tackle to protect Anthony Richardson. Love that pick for us. And then now we can go to pick 13 and see what we can get here. Brock Bowers goes off the board. Don't even know what I'm looking for. Defensively, we can take a D tackle. We got a center. We don't need a center, though. Mitch Curry. I guess we want like a Ronnie Stanley replacement, but I'm good. Jeremiah Biddle, Jack Sawyer, David Brinkley. Again, I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Honestly, I might just take JT, because Michael Pierce is a little bit older, so we definitely could use like a D tackle replacement in the future. So let me take the D tackle here. It's only be a normal development, but that's okay. I think that was the right pick regardless. So welcoming him to the Ravens is going to be nice. And round 2, pick 13. I'm going to probably just drafting. Oh yeah, we don't have 2 second rounders here because we only got 1 from the Falcons. But Dwayne Palmer, so we can double down at D tackle. We got Marcus Rice, Brandon Bennett. Let me think about what other older positions we have. Carlos Beverly, I don't need. Jose, yeah, honestly, I mean, we could take another corner, but we kind of are good at corner at this point. Our safeties are young enough that I don't think we need another safety. But we could, you know, maybe like have some like 3 safety sets at times. So I guess I'll take like Brandon Bennett out of USC here to go with this pick. And then that will probably be it. I don't really even know what else we need. So I'll just let the CPU take whatever they want at round 3. And that will be my draft. So offseason, I think, went very well. We've got Anthony Richardson, a superstar dev. We got Mike Evans, a premier wide receiver 1 for him. And then we got AJ Terrell. So I think this is a pretty good offseason. Hopefully this team can get back into the playoffs because I'm really feeling like we can. So let's go take a look at the roster before we just simulate. 7-10 on this last year. Not the worst record in the world, but obviously not great either. So if we take a real quick look at what we're working with. Offensively, you got Anthony Richardson. We got Marius Mims, who I'm honestly going to start day 1. Why not? And then Evans, Bateman, Josh Downs, I'll throw at slot wide receiver. And then defensively, yeah, honestly like it. And we got a really nice backup with JT. So yeah, this is going to be nasty. Hopefully this team is right back in the playoffs. So at the end of the season, we finish up 12-5 on the year. I'm honestly not too surprised. Richardson probably went off year 2. It seems like he always is doing that. And Lamar Jackson on the Falcons is in the passing leader conversation, which is cool. Let's go take a look at the player stats before we jump in and play the Dolphins. So offense, still not great. 24th in the NFL. Hopefully defense was still top 10. They were top 10, which is a W. So Richardson 33-10. Love that. Edwards 15 touchdowns, 900 yards. Richardson once again rushing it on the ground plenty. Mike Evans came in and became that premier wide receiver 1 we wanted him to. 1100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Bateman 850. Mark Andrews 837, and then Josh Downs 612. Defensively, sacks wise, any high sacks, Justin had 8.5, 5 from Bowser, and then 5 from Adofwe. Interceptions, 4 from Rocky Sin, 3 from Hamilton, 3 from Queen, and then 2 Humphrey, 1 from Marcus Williams, and 1 from AJ Terrell. So hopefully our defense can just carry us here, and our offense can just do enough. So playing the Dolphins in round 1, let's go see if we can take them down. We have to go to Hard Rock Stadium because the Bengals did win our division, so we don't have a home game here. So let's see if we can take down the Miami Dolphins. We get a stop on defense, and we can go in and punch a field goal in, which is a W. 10-0 look beautiful here, and we do get another field goal, so the Dolphins already take the lead here. But we get a touchdown. Dolphins respond with their own touchdown. We respond with a field goal. So field goals are happening in this game for us. Obviously, we have Justin Tucker to get those for us, but interception or blocked field goal, and we're up 19-14. We need a big drive here to secure this game. 22-14. We get a stop, and I think that is going to be your game. So just like that, we move on and win our first playoff game with Anthony Richardson making his playoff debut. We beat the Dolphins. We're headed to the divisional weekend. And now it is time to head to Arrowhead Stadium. Very unfortunate because we all know how overpowered the Chiefs are here. So they are going to go up 7-0. Are we shocked? Not really. We get a field goal. Okay, field goal kind of helps, but we need touchdowns. If we're going to beat the Chiefs, we need touchdowns. Field goals are not going to help us in this game. Down 3-21, down 3-24, and we're not doing anything so far. And 6-24. Okay, we get a nice intercept. 13-24, 13-31. Now we're scoring touchdowns. Can we score really quickly here? Okay. Okay, we're in position to actually win this game. 26-31. I thought for sure we were goners. But if I can come out here and get a good drive going, we have the ability to potentially steal this game from Arrowhead right now. So I have Y. Nice little first down to Josh Downs. We get some space from the 8-yard line. We're going to the 2-minute warning. All right, 2 interceptions for Anthony Richardson. Tough environment, so I can't blame the man too much. First playoff game, or second playoff game, I should say. And they were just playing 3-man deep, by the way. So, hey, if you want to put that coverage on me, I love it. I love when they play. Ooh, Bateman's wide open. That's just another really nice game there. So we're going to go down to the 2 minutes. I got to make sure the Chiefs don't have any time left, man. If we give the Chiefs time, we all know how that usually goes. So let's just make sure we keep draining the clock. I'm going to have Aguilar for a really nice first down. Nice block by Evans downfield. Minute 30 left, and we're already on the Chiefs side of the field. So the defense that they have is not stopping anything so far. And I'm just going to take my time. Still taking my time here. Unless I get a touchdown opened up, I'm not going to force it downfield. I'm just going to go to Gus, or Dobbins, I should say. And we're going to get another close to a first down to the 27. Let's start to turn it up a little bit. 54 seconds left. And let's see if I can just get... Oh, I guess I already got a first down. I got nice blocks over here. I can just scramble this and just slide it down. I'm going to call my first timeout. 2nd and 6. Easily could have taken a hit there, but I'm glad I didn't. I almost did. So, all right. Let's see if we can punch this in for a touchdown here now. Aguilar, Andrews, looking for one of you guys to see if you get open. I have Andrew, and he stopped. Okay, I thought for sure he was going to keep running, and I think I had Aguilar for a touchdown if I did not throw that. So, that's lovely. All right, 3rd and 6, we need a first down. If I got to scramble for this bad boy, I will. I'm looking for you, Andrews, though. You're going to be probably my main target, but I should have Y for first down. If I can get there, I do, and we get the first down. I'm going to call my second timeout. So 30 seconds left. So we've taken plenty of time left on the clock, which is exactly what I wanted to do. But now it's time to punch it in. We got to quit messing around. It's time to just go for the touchdown. So Andrews, can you get open in the midfield? I think he's going to be there. And boom, just like that, we got our touchdown right over the linebacker. Easily could have been intercepted, but now it is time to make sure my defense... We gave the Chiefs 30 seconds left, so it's not like we gave them like no time at all, because as we know, the Chiefs got they're gonna be able to probably move the ball. So let's see if I can just get a stop. We got the lead right now, and they're gonna go Hail Mary. So I should have probably just went deep. I probably should have just brought some pressure. Did I just bring some pressure? Okay, okay, I hate myself, bro. Literally, I just hate myself right now. Like, they're literally almost in field goal range as it is. Okay. And now it is time to see if I can stop them from getting field goal range, which is probably not going to be possible. Let's see. They're going to go... Is that a touchdown, bro? Bro, I literally am so mad at myself right now. It's not even funny. Like, now I need to score in, like, 11 seconds. So I did all of that just for the Chiefs to ruin my day. And just, I don't even know what I'm doing here, man. Like, what is this going to turn into? I have no idea. I'm going play action. Mike Evans, do something, please. Please, Mike Evans, give me a pass interference. It's not there. 2 seconds left. Wait, pass interference. Well, bro, I feel so numb right now, man. No freaking way did they just dot me like that. Mahomes is a different breed, bro. He just is. I'm sending Bateman and Evans both deep. This probably results in nothing, but Evans is going to be one-on-one, and he might... Bro, I literally just choked that, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.